So as you practice here, always maintain the elbow on the hand here.
Okay.
Instead of going out here.
Okay.
So come down here. So from here, again, introduce a little bit of motion back and forth. And then using that motion and go all the way in one action, throw. Yeah, like that. So there's no reason to spin first here and then lift this. Rather, swing, 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 and then one action, continue that with forearm supination in the backswing. Use the low body, use the pelvis shift motion. And then, see, the goal here is always moving the end point, right?
Yes.
Always promote the end point motion here. So as you move, instead of too much rigid motion here, still you have to promote good end point motion. That doesn't mean too much wrist motion, but naturally, still your goal is to promote the end point motion. When this happens, you can hear this whoosh sound.
Yes.
And this is a one-piece motion all the way here instead of. And then also image that there is something here. Maybe we can, if it's a driving range, then we can put a stick here. And you don't hit the stick and go above the stick, right? Now you have a more layoff of the club, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't go that way here.
Okay.
So that's one piece backswing motion.
Okay.
Now let's see if you can do this with the both hands. Again, in this position here, your goal is to essentially promote good end point motion here. It's not about locking the wrist here,
Yes.
but it's all about end point motion. And then initially it will move along the swing plane that you image.
Yes.
The swing plane is coming from the ball to elbow here,
Yes.
moving the steeper here, and then with this one action here, all the way here.
Okay.
So always use the momentum. So swing back and forth a little bit, then maintain that motion, and then throw using the leg more actively.
Okay.
Use the right leg. Use the right leg to throw this. Yes, yes. And then let go a bit more.
Okay.
Now, in the backswing, it is important to use the right leg.
Yes.
Awaken the right leg.
Okay.
But if you move the hip backward too much, you cannot use the right leg.
Yes.
But that's why you are just spinning and then just using the shoulders.
Yes, sir.
But if you use the right leg and then throw, then you can have this one-piece motion all the way. Let it go all the way. So make the motion smooth.
Okay.
Instead of your muscle, your muscles take over. You have to feel the flow here.
Okay.
So keep a little bit of freedom in the wrist here. Actually, a good motion comes from this. Good amount of motion is coming from the supination, pronation here. But rather than using this motion a lot or this motion here,
Yes.
this is actually pretty bad here.
Okay.
So this a little bit, and then you have this supination, pronation. But keep a bit of freedom in the wrist here, because your goal is to throw the end point here. And then, so with this back and forth motion, not too much, but about from here to here. So with this motion, you are establishing the image of swing plane here.
Yes.
And then using the right leg, active right leg action, but throw all the way, let it go all the way instead of just stopping here.
Okay.
So the worst is to fight your club.
Yeah.
This is the tool to use to generate the speed, but if you fight, then you're wasting a lot of energy. Again, make a whoosh sound. So currently, when you move this back and forth, your swing plane is going outward.
Okay.
You're lifting this side, and you're going low, that side. So when you do this, you have to establish the square plane. Have good image of the square plane here. And then by using the right leg actively and throw all the way, yeah. Now let's connect from there to downswing. The backswing is a bit too weak, so give me good whoosh sound.
Okay, good.
This stick, I call this stick as a whoosh stick.
Okay.
So, and then no need to have a really rigid wrist here. So the goal is to promote the endpoint motion here.
Yes.
And then make sure you have a square plane here. You still have a tendency of lifting this a bit high, go a bit low here. But so when you have a good square plane here, so to give me a good whoosh sound. So the main backswing, it went flat.
It went flat. Okay.
Yeah, the practice swing was okay,
Yes.
but the main backswing was flat. So make sure you use the right leg and then bring the right hip up instead of backward. That's better. That's better. Yep. So again, remember that you are moving along uphill.
Yes.
That you have to support your body well using the right leg in the backswing. Yes, yes. And in the downswing, you intentionally try to pull this down, but go up and just to throw. Okay. So try to reach out a bit more.
Okay.
And then on the way down, again, the goal is to promote the good endpoint motion here.
Yes.
So instead of you turning your body here early and then try to do something, your goal is to throw.
So I just turned too early right then. Okay.
So again, the goal is to promote the endpoint motion. So even in the downswing, your body action should promote this motion here. I think it's on the way down, still the elbow is going down a bit too much. Your elbow has to go in front of your body.
Okay.
So let's do this. So go back and then flush to this line here. So your heels are here,
Okay.
along this line here. Aimed at the T. So it's far away, right?
Yes.
That means you will flatten your swing plane.
Okay.
And then try to reach out as much as possible. Still coming this way and then lifting here. Instead, so the last one, you're dropping this side here too much. So from there, on the way down, instead of coming this way here, now you're coming this way, just come this way here. Make sure impact occurs like this.
Okay.
And then after that, when you continue,
Okay.
this goes here. So now it's pronated instead of
Like that. Okay.
coming this way. Let it go. Because again, the goal is to let it go. Yes, yes, yes. No matter what, the end point motion is what's important. So make it rhythmic. You have to use your legs more actively, as if you're dancing.
Not a very good dancer.
I can tell. You should be aware of the rhythm.
Yeah.
Still on the way down, you're coming this way here. It's dropping a bit. The club head is coming a bit inward. So let's do this. So come up with the reasonable the foot position so you can touch the tip. It's too close, too close. So go back as much as possible so you can barely, you can barely touch the, that's too much. So come a bit forward. So yeah, that should be okay. So try to touch the tip on the way down, okay? So even you swing back and forth, you can touch it. So in the backswing, you miss the tee.
Yeah.
Then that means your body is moving too early.
Okay.
So again, the goal is to control the endpoint motion. So both ways, touch, touch, touch. Try to touch both ways, and also in the main swing. Yeah. Yes, now it's better. When you try to touch that in the downswing, you don't go too much like this,
Yeah. It gets the hand.
because you have to let it go around.
Yes.
So what should happen is you're developing good speed on the way down here. After the impact, there is no reason to put a lot of effort.
Yes.
But usually when you slide quite a bit here and then try to swing, you put a lot of effort in the follow through. It's too late. It's already post impact, right?
Understood. Yeah.
So again, maintain the same position, touch, 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 and then since you have a visual target there, try to bring the club head along that line. And also the backswing, downswing a bit disconnected this time.
Okay.
So you have to, the second. Let me use this high-tech tee here. So it'll stay better. Connect the backswing to the downswing here.
Yes.
No hesitation.
Okay.
And then toward the end of the backswing, give a good wind up. Okay. So instead of having quick motion here, you have to develop climax toward the end.
Okay.
So imagine you are really angry.
Yes.
So you are angry and you try to hit something hard. Then instead of rather you are really angry here, right?
Yeah.
So build the climax toward the end of the backswing,
Okay.
and then connect it to downswing and then let it go. So build the climax toward the end. That's good. So again, so make it as smooth as possible. Still, motion is fast, but well connected. So it's a one piece motion, one continuous motion. Okay. Backswing can be faster. Backswing can be more active. So have the image of having really active backswing. So with that, the end goal of backswing is having good wind up here. It's not about stopping. It's not about assuming this nice posture here. It's not about posture. It's about flow. It's about dynamics. So your end goal is to have a large enough backswing motion here, good wind up, build the tension and the climax. From there, let it go. Use the legs to control the rhythm. Again. Again, the body motion and the arm motion are disconnected.
They're disconnected. It's too hard.
The goal is to move the end point. Your goal is to touch, 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 touch. That's the point, right?
Yes.
You have to move the body to promote that touch. Still, you have this motion here. Go up and then like this instead. So you can easily generate this whoosh sound here. There you can use you can make the wrist a bit freer, so that no need to have that real rigid wrist. Yep. Yeah, keep good wrist motion, and then the key is promoting this motion. Hit with good speed. So your body has to promote that hit, hit. And then, because you have to build the wind up here, so let it go here. So you are a Jedi. This is a lightsaber. Then if it responds to your speed, then it makes sound, wang, wang. Currently, wang, wang here. Instead, wang, 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 wang. Correct everything. Build a good wind up at the end of the backswing. So the backswing should be more active and then create good wind up. The purpose of backswing is not to reach this position, but rather the quality of the backswing. When you have a faster motion here and then have active deceleration, that creates body coiling here. With that, you're unwinding and then throw here. Then you can use these muscles here. Give extra, have the feel of giving an extra shoulder turn at the end. So say this. Vijay Singh. So again, create more coiling. Build the climax toward the end of the backswing. When you have active backswing and create good body coiling, downswing becomes automatically active. So instead of using your arms in the downswing, you have to use these bigger muscles and then throw with them. Vijay Singh. So the swing plane is still outward here. So in the backswing, intentionally try to move the club more outward in the backswing, and in the downswing, more inward here. And then try to turn this way here. Yeah. So currently you are sort of lifting this because your swing plane is outward. Yeah, try to go pronation. And then maintain this plane here, go here, instead of try to lift high up here. That's better, that's better, that's better. So in your image, you are lifting, you are bringing the hands a bit higher in the backswing and go a bit lower in the downswing. Again. But as you continue this motion, everything should be continuous. Yeah, image that you are dancing. Again. So now your goal is to generate really fast motion, really good wish sound, right? Go back a bit more, go back a bit more. You can reach out more, yeah. So from there, your goal is to move the end point really fast, no matter what. Okay? Simply went that way. So again, as you repeat this, it's going lower and lower on this side here. Although now the swing motion is better. It's a one-piece motion, although it's a bit flat.
It's still a little bit
flat. Yeah, instead of going flat and then lifting this, it's a one-piece motion, but it's still flat.
Okay.
So have the, again, image of having a stick here. You don't hit it.
Yes.
So you have to go above. Okay, let's go more that way. And then, so when you swing back and forth, so come down here. When you initially swing back and forth, give wrist motion here.
Okay.
So to bring this a bit lower here instead of here.
Okay.
Okay. Because this initial motion will basically set the ground, right?
Okay.
So go a bit flatter here so that
Okay.
you can feel this side here.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. The last one, again, lifted a little.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So no need to, you have a little bit of shallowing, but it's too much. So when you drop it too much, then you develop this side bend. Side bend is not a good term. It's a lateral tilt. You have lateral tilt here. And with that, naturally, pelvis slides, and then you're lifting this up here. When you lift this up, you cannot go really this way here. So you're going this way, right? So move the elbow in front of your body on the way down. Yeah, so that you can turn around. Have the feel of turning around. Because you are shifting this way, it's called actually sliding. You're sliding quite a bit. So have the image of just the turning around. For that, supination, pronation here, and also your elbow is coming in front of your body like that, and then let it go all the way. Still, it's dropped a little bit. So when you start, instead of dropping here, go more a bit forward here. Yeah. And then if the elbow goes even too much, then still this happens. So at some point you have to let it go. Because still the main thing is the end point motion. It's not about your elbow motion. So your body basically promotes good end point motion. So once you pass this point, when the club is aligned vertically in the frontal view, once you pass this point, body slows down. Body slows down, and then the club keeps accelerating. So it's like you work really hard when you're young and save a lot of money, that you don't have to work hard toward the retiring age, right? So good generation speed here, and then the body slows down from here, and then just let the club go. Instead of, if you try to put the elbow too much in here, then you keep putting effort here. But here, it's more efficient to let the club go rather than try to put your muscular effort. So you have to really let the club go. So if you use the one hand here, hold it here, then you can put your left hand again under the elbow here. Your goal is to really effort is happening here. The maximum muscular effort for the generation of torque occurs about here for the trunk muscles here. Yeah. And after that, it decreases. Because you're accelerating enough here, and then using that speed, body slows down, but the club keeps accelerating. So your effort point is more here rather than on this side here. Yeah. And then maintain this motion, let it go here. Okay. But if the hand comes in this way here, still this is behind, you cannot generate good speed of the end point. So unless your goal is to move the hand faster here, then no reason to go this way here. Rather, come down this way here and then let it go here. Yeah. So again, focus is on this one. Yeah. That's more wrist motion only. Okay. You're just doing this. Instead, it's a lot of wrist motion. Because you try to just move this here and then try to use wrist here. Yeah. Instead, here. Let's go to the top here. Let's go to the top. So if I hold it here, try to pull using the body, this is where you have to put a lot of effort here. Okay. With that, you're just letting it go. Yeah. Instead of come down here and then try to just do this. Okay. So use the whole body and then generate good speed and throw. A bit rushed. Okay. Before this is completed, you started. You dropped it here. So again here. So the whole thing in the backswing is create good wind up from here. Wind up and throw, wind up and throw, wind up and throw here, instead of, let's use both hands, both hands. But again, have good wind up, and from there, from this wind up, you're throwing, instead of just to go reach this position and then try to do this. So have the image of delaying your shoulder open here. So from here, you're creating a lot of motion here without opening the shoulder too early. Instead of, if you open the shoulder early, this happens. But just coming here and the lifting. So reach out, touch the tee. Both ways, touch. Again, practice this swing back and forth. Feel the swing plane. And then in the main motion, just have active motion. Backswing too slow. You're just going here and then do this. You're not really using the body and coiling the body here. The focus should be coiling the body rather than this motion. Get angry toward the end of the backswing. That's better. So when you get angry, build the climax toward the end, then you have good wind up here. Instead of using this here. Wind up and then throw and extend and then throw. Again. Go back a bit more. Go back some more. Yeah, and then try to reach out and touch that. That's better. But you have to wait a bit more here to create more wind up here. Instead of rushing down, using the momentum, keep good wind up, ready, and so you are shooting an arrow. Build the tension, and then let it go, right? Build the tension, and then let it go at once. Now the downswing plane is a lot better. So this is what you need to practice a lot. Okay? You have to connect the backswing to downswing. This is one-piece motion. It doesn't mean you rush down. Using the momentum, fast motion, and then good wind up here. Instead of lifting this, using the wrist a lot here. Wind up from here. In order to wind up, you have to push the ground well with the right leg. But if the hip goes backward here, it's hard to wind up. That's why you tend to use arms only, and then you just reach this position. But the quality of backswing is really important. So you have to have an active slow down toward the end of the backswing, and then connect it to downswing, and then let it go here. Throw from here, let it go. Instead of, when the backswing is slow and you just stop here, your body is not ready. That's why you have to have exaggerated motion here, then try to swing. So then the body motion and the arm motion are disconnected. Okay. But when you have active action and they have build a good wind up here, your body is ready. So in one action you can just throw. So create the wind up from this wound up position, throw in one action. Then you don't have to do all these things. Again, build the rhythm by swinging back and forth. So when you put the effort in the downswing, actually put more effort in the backswing. Make the backswing fast and then put more effort here, your downswing becomes automatically active. But instead of go here and try to put a lot of effort in the downswing, when that happens, your body shows exaggerated motion. So more effort in the backswing, create good wind up, the flow is good, but still in the backswing, I don't hear that good whoosh sound. I don't hear the good whoosh sound. So in the backswing, you have to give me good whoosh sound.
Okay.
Like that, like that, like that. So when you have this active backswing, there is a connected to downswing here. Then wang. Go back a bit more. Yep. The flow is getting better. But still you can develop more wind up. And then at the top have a bit of a reverse pivot posture here. Then you can really feel the tension building in the trunk and also right hip. Bring a bit higher. So your hip is still moving backward. Right hip is moving backward. Yeah, use the right leg more actively. That backswing is good. But downswing, you dropped it a little bit.
Yeah, I felt the downswing. Yeah.
That backswing was coming from the leg action. So. This again.
Yeah, felt it.
So instead of coming in this way here, you have to let it go this way. Okay, we can work on that aspect. So now your flow is getting better.
Yeah.
So practice this a lot. So again, swing back and forth with the visual target, and then try to stay as far away from the target as possible.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you have to reach out like this, but while maintaining reasonable body posture,
Yeah.
okay? And then try to stay a bit away so that you don't bring this too close to your body.
Okay.
You have to reach out and then go this way. So swing back and forth, and then this all has to come from good leg action here.
Yeah.
The flow should be determined by the leg action. And then imagine that there's a metronome ticking. At that instant, you are hitting you're touching the tip.
Okay.
So tick, 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 tick. The right leg was not that active.
Okay. Man, that is
Here,
hard.
so here. It's a matter of sort of using some sort of cue so that it could be an internal metronome dictating this motion, or it could be a phrase, a particular phrase, particularly in the backswing here, Vijay Singh here. So, here, tick, 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 tick. The key is at the tick, you are touching this, right?
Yep.
Tick, tick, tick. Vijay Singh.
Make it look so easy.
Continuing the motion.